Hey. It's the boys. We back. PS episode 75. Shout out to all the listeners. Shout out to all the YouTube viewers. Shout out to all the patrons. If you haven't already, go show support and follow us at PSNBSPOD.
You want to play games, motherfucker?
If you're new to the channel, go hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, leave a comment below. You already know, man. Man, but before we get into some gaming and some BS, let me see what my guy's been up to. Yo, Dan, what's good?
Oh, I knew he was gonna drop it. I knew it.
What's up, y'all? Federal in the building. How's everybody doing this morning? How y'all boys
Great.
All right, Tony the Tiger in the building. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Yeah, great.
What I've been on this week? Heavy on anime. I barely touched the PlayStation this week. I don't know. I wasn't into it this week. I don't know.
You was on it last night.
I mean, that was yesterday.
Right.
What about the other day? What about the other days of the week?
Oh, the other 6 days?
Yeah,
you're right.
I got a lot of anime done. I watched Hogwarts Invasion, Andy. I watched both seasons of Promised Neverland. Mm-hmm. I caught up on the Attack on Titan episodes, even though I'm reading the manga. I'm halfway through Demon Slayer, the English version, which I do not recommend, by the way, for the people that haven't seen it or think about seeing it. Do not watch it in English. I understand that's our native tongue and it's easy to understand.
It's our native tongue
and all that stuff, but
that's your native tongue.
Just hey man, just watch it in Jap, man. Just read it, man. Just please.
All right.
But other than that, I was towards the end of the week last night. I was on Ghost with Trav's brother Judd and my homeboy Joey.
I thought when he said homeboy from Jersey, I thought he was talking about Rich. It was Joey. Okay.
No, Rich was with us during the day. Had to switch out, relationship stuff.
Okay.
And then
That's
Joey
then got homies that just swap out.
Yeah.
That's his anime party. That's his JRPG party.
I had to baton pass him in. You know what I'm saying? I had to do that. But Joey, my friend, just recently beat the remake, so we were talking about that all day, and he gave his perspective on that, which Andy, I'll talk to you off the pod about. Yeah, because that was crazy. His perspective on how he feels is going down with that.
See, but, they will never put no dirt on this podcast on their game, so they got to talk off the mic.
Yeah. I will not tolerate disrespect from this man. Okay, with his free version and all that bullshit. I'm not even trying to hear that right now. It's too early.
All right. I got you.
And then, so he just now starting Ghost, and he's doing the same thing you did, and he's doing the multiplayer first. I don't think he's waiting on the PS5 per se because he's someone that's not actually pursuing to get it. Just because he's the type he'll just get it when he get it. He doesn't really, what I'm saying? It's not a desire. So, but he's on it. He's definitely hooked. I don't work that thing that I do. You know what I'm saying? To get people to play games they usually don't play.
Yeah.
So he's been playing it. I'm probably gonna play it today. He's been loving it. And then other than that,
he's gonna love the story too.
Yeah. And he's gonna play it in Jap because he's the type, as I told you when I started. I said the only other person that would do it was probably be Joey. So he will be doing it. So shout out to him.
Yep.
And then of course I've been on MK with my brother. Other than that, I've been chilling though.
The Game Whisperer.
What's up, everybody? RTX Lexx in the building at home.
At home.
At home.
How
do you guys feel about being at home? I kind of, it's kind of like
it's
last
cozy.
week I was extra comfy because I was on the couch. Now I kind of like have like a whole. I got the roadcaster and everything. I have the board, so I'm at a table setting now. But last week I was reclined up. But
everybody got pants on.
I like the home formula. It feels
not bad. Yeah, it's not bad.
Not bad.
You can finesse the top half.
Yeah, I've been watching anime. I was checking out Pacific Rim, the Black.
Did that come out?
Yeah, it did.
On Netflix?
Netflix?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
Oh shit.
It's an
It's
original.
yeah, it's an original. It's
Okay.
yeah, it's scary, bro.
Oh.
That thing is
What does that
scary.
mean?
He's talking about that thing is scary.
I'll get into it in the BS.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't have much, but I don't want to mess up the flow. Been playing Yakuza like a dragon.
Oh, you've been playing it. Oh,
How's
like
that?
a gamer, like crazy.
Damn.
I'll get into that. And I haven't watched WandaVision yet. I'm gonna watch that tonight.
okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
All
I'm
right.
gonna watch that tonight. I'm chilling. I gotta
right.
go somewhere.
right.
Been playing some Persona 5. I'm at Okumura.
Mm.
Big
Yeah,
Bang Burger.
that guy's a
Yeah.
punk. That guy's a punk.
He's a
Anyways,
punk ass, isn't he?
He is a
Yeah,
punk.
he's such a punk ass.
Cheap boss.
Yeah.
What else have I been playing? Oh my god. Well, I got a new monitor.
Hey.
I joined
Tax
the
the
I joined the Ben Q family. Shout out to Steels
Yes, sir.
for that one.
money
I got a nice
Steels.
nice little HDR monitor. I'll get into that later.
Mhm.
And I think that's about what else? That's about it. Just damn. Oh, Division. A lot of Division and Borderlands 3, man. I've been playing the hell out of Borderlands on PS5.
Oh shit.
That
okay.
is an excellent
What character are you using?
upgrade. I use Amara.
Okay.
That's my girl right there.
I like that.
Yeah, great game. I'm gonna get the DLC. I'm gonna get through it. I kind of put that game aside because you have to grind. It's a looter shooter. I wanted to finish some of the things first. But I'm glad I went back into it. I love Borderlands, one of the best looter shooters. It's in its own category. I don't think these other games are doing something different. But when it comes to pure looting and shooting, not service stuff, Borderlands is the best in the business.
Mm.
And that's it.
All right. OVO.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Biggs, most low on the crew. You already know he's what's getting fully butterflies stuff. You're boy voice. All right, up. So PS, getting no steals. Shout out to Steals, man. Couldn't make it today. Again, nobody's gonna mention the missing man. That's really
Bobby
fucked
Knight,
up.
man.
Bobby Knight.
I did.
Yeah.
I signed the NDA.
Okay.
We can't talk about when he misses work because then he'll pull up on us.
Yeah.
All right. I ain't gonna say no shit, but I'll just say shout out to Steels. He's sitting out this one. This will be, I think, like damn near his first episode sitting out from.
Yeah, this is.
He
his
done
first
came in every condition.
No,
To the
New
podcast.
Orleans.
No, when he
New
went on
Orleans.
vacation.
When on vacation.
When he went on vacation.
Oh, vacation.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
true.
He
Okay.
doesn't
guys
have a
keep forgetting
perfect. Yeah. He doesn't have
Nobody
a
has a
It
perfect record.
felt like it, but yeah. Anyway, shout out Steels.
Maybe Dan.
What I've been doing this week.
perfect.
What I've been doing this week.
No way.
I have not played any video games this week. I have not.
9 days.
I have not opened a single game this
Just
week.
a lot of spooky
It's been
hours,
9
huh?
days. Don't
Just a lot of spooky hours.
Well, okay. I've been doing I've been watching a lot of anime just like Den and Lexx has been. So I guess the BS will be a lot of anime stuff, talking about the different stuff we've been watching, but just throwing it out there. I watched I know last week I said I did High Rise Invasion, finished that, and this past week I finished Sea Control, The Money of Souls and Possibility Control, and Astra Lost in Space.
Can we get platforms?
Astra Lost in Space it's one of those. It's a big one. I call it the Among Us anime. It is Among Us anime. I watched both of them on Funimation.
Funimation. Okay.
Yeah, that's been like the majority of my week, and then Friday night, Drake, man, Drake, Aubrey Graham. He just does what he does best, and he's just
And lemon pepper.
Scary Hours
Lemon
too.
pepper.
Freestyle,
Lemon
man.
pepper.
I went Friday after work, man. Grabbed some lemon pepper rings, man. Had to get it right. You know what I'm saying? But
Wing
yeah,
Daddy.
all around.
Shout out
it's
to
been a pretty
Rose
good
on the
week.
Wing Daddy.
All around, it's been pretty solid week for me. Like I've been doing just a lot of chilling. The anime stuff was good to tune back into. because when the gaming is frontline, it's like frontline. Everything else goes in the background. And then this week I decided I want anime to frontline it, so all the gaming went in the background. And then on top of that, the Drake stuff, the end of WandaVision on Friday. Friday was just all around a great day. Coming to America, I watched the original on Thursday. That was my first time watching, and the new one the day after on Friday. So
shit.
Yeah, it's been a pretty lit week. I've been watching a lot of anime, movies, things of that nature. But
cinema.
Yeah, a lot of cinema. Might see me on Cinema and BS. Yeah. And shout out to the sock.
What?
Patrons know. Patrons know. All right,
That's
Trav.
true.
Oh, Almighty, man. Oh yeah. See, look, I got my ad libber and everything, man.
Oh shit.
Almighty.
Let me stretch, man. It's like a lion when he wakes up. All right, so get me.
Oh my god.
Pumpkin Jack, man. Pumpkin Jack, man.
Yo, you got later on. You got to tell
it's a platformer. Shout out to the devs. They slid me an early copy. Oh no, it wasn't an early copy. It was a late copy.
You got a late copy.
Yeah, they get a late copy, man. That's another story.
Okay.
But all good people. They're over in Germany. But anyways, the game is really good. Good platformer. No bugs that I can see. There was another patch that came out for it. I don't know what it fixed or whatever, but it's a fun game. I like the bosses. A lot of text reading interactions. So if you're not into reading, like dialogue.
There's ray tracing on there.
I was cool with it. Yeah, there's pumpkin tracing.
I was watching your stream.
No. Hold on. Listen. Let me
quote you, Trav. Let me quote.
Yeah, quote me.
I'm here. I'm reading the text because I'm one of those guys. I'm reading the text and I'm reading it. You like, man, I'm just trying to murk some shit, man. He skipped. Come on, I'm just trying to murk some shit, man. Skipped all that shit. I said, yo.
Hey, Trav, man.
All right, listen.
All right.
In the beginning of every game, I have a horrible habit. I did this in Outriders, and I did it in this. When they give you that whole tutorial, like you ain't got a bat in your hand yet. You just talking to somebody. I'll skip right through that thing until I get to now. I'm in the full swing of game. Like in the Outriders, I skip past until I got a gun in my hand. Once I got the shovel in my hand, then okay. Yeah, and Pumpkin Jack, they give you a shovel. They give you a shovel, then you go to an axe, and then they give you a sword.
That was a gun reference. So that's why
Me too. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I was like, what?
I'm thinking cemetery, grave.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, all right, that is crazy. Okay, that was clever.
That's some PSL. That's some PSL slang. Some PSL
bars.
Yeah, I got a shovel on me.
Young DeMarco.
But anyways, yeah, so once I got to that certain point, then I slowed it up, listened to the story, then I understood, okay, this is why he's here, this is why he's doing this, and then that's why now I read so I can understand what's the whole goal of the mission.
I probably caught you at a bad time.
No, you called me in the beginning. I literally booted up the stream when I booted up the game for the first time. That was my first play. It was in the title.
I should have started streaming after.
I just hate those little like, who are you? I am me. Hey, do you know how to swing a bat?
Hey, boys.
Oh man, who's that?
Hey, it was good, G.
Oh man, what's happening?
Yeah. Tell him I said it was good.
He said, what's up?
Trav.
But anyways, what's goes it?
Any other game you want to mention?
I'm trying to get through them real quick.
I just want to make sure you do.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh.
Who's
Control.
playing Ghost with?
Okay.
I was with Den, my brother, and Jersey.
Joey, man.
Joey.
Call him Joey.
Jersey Joey, man.
Oh. Yeah. Jersey Bikes, man. Anyways.
Wow.
That's his brother's name. That's crazy.
Anyways, and then on the cinema side, WandaVision, wrap that up. Coming to America, wrap that up. Why Big's looking like that?
Can I say something real quick?
I know what you're talking about.
Can I say something that might bother y'all real quick?
Taxi Chaos.
There we go.
for 30 minutes.
Wow. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that
30
stream.
minutes.
I was curious.
30
to
minutes.
see who was
I
getting sued.
actually did get an early copy of that game from the devs. Shout out to them. It is a very indie game, huh?
It's game of the week.
No, Pumpkin Jack would be game of the week for me if I was controlling that. But
What's wrong with Taxi Chaos?
I just feel like
WandaVision,
I just feel like it's missing some modes and it just needs a little more polishing. It's a good idea, good concept. I like that, but it just needs more, man. But I will be doing a full review on those games in the near future, so look out for those. All right, but Taxi Chaos, I'll hold out on that.
I just want to make sure you're not going soft on the devs. Because
I ain't going soft. I'm not going soft. I told y'all from episode 1, man. I'm keeping it 1,000.
All right.
Don't pick up the game and blame it on me. You know, wait for the review, baby. Wait for the review. Pick up Pumpkin Jack. Pick up Pumpkin Jack. If you like platformers, Halloween themed, Pumpkin Jack.
That game looked good. When I saw you streaming, I was like, "Oh, this should kind of look more Trav Speed right here." And you was getting x'd out by the boss that was doing almost like you was on like one wood plank. You were on like one wood plank, and he was doing like 6 beams going in different directions.
Yeah, he was on some shit,
ducking all over the place. I was like, "Oh yeah, this is."
Yeah, it turned into Demon Souls a couple times for me,
Bruh, what is WandaVision?
Hold on, what?
Oh,
that's what I was trying to ask. I was trying to ask that before.
WandaVision is Marvel.
WandaVision is?
I think I know what it is. I just want to make
sure. Do you know who Wanda is? Do you know who Vision is? From the Avengers?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
they have a show.
All right. Because I've literally seen like the ad for it.
There's
like
I think there's 9.
I never actually.
Well, there's 9 episodes on Disney Plus.
Yeah, it just ended.
Go check it. Go check it out. It just ended, so you'll be able to binge watch it. Go check it out. It's a definite watch.
So out of all the weeks,
there is 2.
Me? I've never watched it.
There is some
after out of all the weeks we've talked about on the pod. You've never was curious before. Now you're curious.
No, you're just saying. I honestly, I thought you're talking about like a gaming company every time you guys would talk about it. Because I was like, oh yeah, it sounds familiar. Like whatever.
Y'all gotta remember, Den is not in a normal state of mind. When he has that little beanie that says Astro World on his head is not really on his body.
I've seen the ad. I've seen the ad.
What happened to Biggs?
I didn't know. I've never clicked on it, so I didn't think it was a whole like series. I thought it was just like a snippet thing that was being done. Yeah, I didn't know it was a whole thing. It's so crazy.
That's cool. I mean,
I never knew that.
That means they didn't do their job.
People felt like that at the very beginning of this series when they announced it, when they were promoting it. Everybody was like, "Okay, sure."
What is this?
I was very interested.
It's in black and white.
In that.
Oh, okay. No, I'm gonna check it out now. This whole time I've seen it. I thought it was just like some snippets that they were doing. I literally thought that's all it was. I did not know it was like a whole series. I'm gonna check that out now for real.
All right.
Yeah, if you got Disney Plus, go ahead and check it out, man. With that being said,
GOW.
Let's get it.
Is that where you were going?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Game of the week.
Biggs is still gone. Game of the week.
Come on, Andy. It wasn't because of that. It was. I generally didn't know.
I think we literally lost Biggs, but
no, he thinks because it was under the influence.
Let's keep the ball rolling, man.
It wasn't. I genuinely just had a move.
Game of the week is Yakuza Like a Dragon, man.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be Pumping Jack. All right, go.
Ichiban. Let me tell you, man. If you like the Yakuza series, and you were kind of turned off by the turn-based combat, don't be, because it still retains the essence of Yakuza. For those of you that don't know about Yakuza is one of those really, really, really used to be underground series.
Really?
Back in the days, they were on Sega back in the day.
Oh damn! I never played. I'm only used to some PS4. Since PS4.
Yeah. Only recently they started coming out everywhere now and being remastered and stuff like that.
Yeah, I play the remaster.
Right. Those games are notorious for their side activities. You know, playing video games.
Yeah.
Karaoke. I mean, you name it. There's so much stuff.
All that shit's in there.
But it's like a brawler. It's like a brawler where you just.
It's like Warriors.
I thought it was
Okay.
like a Japanese Warriors with a GTA.
Yeah, but it's very wacky. It's very
open world. Yeah.
It's open world. It's crazy. It's in Japan, and the thing that one of the other things that sets it apart is the story's really good. The story gets deep into the Yakuza stuff really well, and this game, like a dragon, it has everything that Yakuza is known for. The story is incredible. I was sitting there, like, whoa, because I saw the commercials, and you're like, oh, okay, it looks wacky, but they're just showing you the gameplay and things like that.
Cool J.
Yeah, but the story of this game is very, very, very well done. Ichi, this new guy right here, he's good, bro. He's a bit of a meathead, but the story is basically it reads something like this. It says, become Ichiban Kasuga, a low-ranking Yakuza grunt left on the brink of death by the man he trusted most. Take up your legendary bat and get ready to crack some underworld skulls in dynamic RPG combat set against the backdrop of modern-day Japan. So basically, it's New Year's 2001, and you're hanging out with the boss, and he loves you like a son, whatever. He took you off the street, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, his second in command, this is no spoilers, his second in command murders a high-ranking rival officer from another gang. Okay. And if they find out it was him, they could basically get banished and kicked out.
Right. Because he didn't get the okay for that.
Right. So the boss asks you to take the rap. And your character's like, it's so cool because your character's like, are you kidding me? Like, after everything you've done for me, I've been dying to repay you. Like, that's crazy. That's different. Usually you think, oh, I don't know, man. How could you? No, this guy was like, yes, sir. So you were in jail you got a 15-year sentence. And then while you were in jail, somebody talked crap about your boss and they added another 3 years.
Oh, shit.
For bad behavior.
Oh, you done beat his ass.
You know what I'm saying? So then when you got out, it's 2019. So 18 years, man. A lot has happened. So when you get out, you're like
in Japan of all places.
Yeah, they're like telling, your boss told you, yo, you get out, we're gonna have a car, we got you.
Oh, you a party?
Yeah, all this stuff. Yo, he gets out, nothing. And the nothing. So I'm gonna stop there because that's where kind of everything starts getting a little crazy. So, but the thing about this game is Yakuza has a lot of cutscenes. So it's like fight, cutscene, fight, cutscene, fight, cutscene.
Is it voiced? Or is it reading?
The cutscenes are all voiced. It's like any other RPG.
Are you picking decisions?
It's like Outriders.
Are you picking decisions and stuff?
No. You're just acknowledging it's a story that's already being told. Okay. So you're kind of just on the ride. You control the combat. The combat is great because it's more like that Persona feel where everything's very animated and they don't take it seriously. You know what I'm saying? I played about 6 hours of this game and I've only gained one party member.
What?
Yeah. That's how deep the story is.
Look, Big's about to flip the table when you said that.
Yo, like the story is so good.
He can't wait. He can't wait for this podcast to be over. He about to look at his account. Oh, I got 50. No, he got $60.30.
Yeah. Hey, this game is 100% up your alley, bro. I mean, the combat.
No, I've been looking out for it too. But it came and out of like I knew it was coming. I was like
March, February.
When I saw the wackiness of this game, it reminded me of Sticks of Truth, like South Park.
Yeah.
And I was like,
that game is so good.
So compared to that, am I gonna get that feeling from this game?
Like when you're in the cutscenes, they're engaging enough because you're like, oh my god, what's gonna happen now? Like it's not like just a cutscene just for the sake of a cutscene.
Right.
Like they're really developing their characters and making you feel that story.
Okay.
The combat is great because it's like, special skills, attack, guard. You can actually guard in real time. Which is cool. You can just put it or guard in real time. It depends on the situation. But there is some grinding in the game, I've heard, during the latter levels. During the ending, it's like a huge grind before the final boss. But it's these dungeons, the sewers, or these areas underground, whatever. But the game is great, man. It runs good. It runs great.
Do they have all those side quests like karaoke and all that still in the game?
Yeah, they're all there. I haven't touched anything because I'm kind of really playing the role playing. I just got out of jail. I don't want to play video games. I want to find out like what's up with my boss.
Right.
All right.
I'm playing the game as like I'm immersed.
And that's why, and when you said it's known for its side games and mini games and all that stuff, I'm not always jumping at that content out of JRPG. A lot of JRPGs have different card playing games or mini games or arcades or whatever, and I never really go into too deep in there. Is that something that you would say that someone like me would miss out on? Like, am I missing out if I choose not to do this side stuff?
I think because there's so much of that in these games, especially this one, I think it's a good breather, man, because there is a grind. Okay. And there's a lot of story and a lot of cutscenes, and sometimes you just once you get the feel for the game, you know when you're gonna fight and when a cutscene is coming, when story is coming. So you're kind of like, okay, I know there's gonna be a story point before I fight. Let me do some stuff to kind of entertain myself before I get there, get in the mindset and be like, you got to immerse yourself in this game. You know, you were, I think you were 18 you were 18. I forgot how old you were when you went to jail. So this guy in particular is a JRPG player. So he talks to people like that. He plays a lot of video games. And
so he breaks that fourth wall sometimes?
That what?
He kind of sits on that fourth wall sometimes?
No, he acknowledges in a way, not too obviously. Yeah, but in a way
he's not talking to you like Deadpool.
Right. He's like, oh, I leveled up.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Little things like that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I got more skills now. You know what I'm saying? Like little things like that you're kind of like, he understands because the game he plays is called Dragon Party or something like that. And
like a dragon.
Yeah, exactly. So he kind of understands that world. So it's kind of cool seeing a character like this. Again, he's a meathead, man. He's a lovable meathead, though.
Okay.
And the characters are very cool. Very cool. It's cool because it gets very serious at times and it gets very silly. But the dialogue is great. The graphics are good. The city is great. There's a lot to do. It's fun.
I heard you say open area, but is it like open hub? Is it open world or open hub?
It feels like I'm kind of not exploring the world. Like it's pretty much like Persona 5 where you like it's open.
Yeah.
And then you have like shops.
That's what Persona reminded me of when I played.
And then there's like other stuff you can do. It's kind of like more Persona. That's like a hybrid.
Okay. So it's not like you open your map and it's just
No.
Okay.
No, I think it's a more open hub with activities and shops and stuff like that.
Does the time change throughout the day, or is it like is it always nighttime, or is it?
It looks like it's based on what you're doing.
Okay.
So it's
like GTA when you activate a mission and it'll like let time pass.
Yeah, that doesn't happen in this game, but it kind of just happens. You don't really notice because the cutscenes are long, and the cutscene could be from sundown to night. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's like you walk in, it's daytime. When you come out of the cutscene, which was a long conversation and battle and a lot of things happen, you come out, it's nighttime. So it's like, I've been in there for a few hours. Right. But it's not as obvious as like, it's not really noticeable. It's not obvious like, oh, it's morning time, whatever. It's just time. It's just going.
Okay. Gotcha.
But it's fun, guys. It's the battle system is cool. It's pretty easy to pick up. You got to have a little patience because, again, if you're not used to, this is like in Persona, you're standing still and you push a button and they act. Here, you can kind of move around. It's a little crazy at first because it's still turn-based, but you can still kind of move. And like when you want to hit a guy all the way over there, like your character literally runs past everybody to hit that guy.
So question about the combat real quick. It's turn-based, but is it one of those where they kind of auto-attack until you tell them to do differently, or do they not do anything at all until you give them?
You control right so far right now, you control the characters.
So like base attack, you would have to give them the command to do.
You give them the command. There's no Persona where it's like do as you will or focus on this. You control everybody. This is old school.
So they won't do anything if you don't tell them.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like your party member only have one party member. Remember, so his turn came up, and I'm coming from Persona, so I'm like, oh yeah, fuck him up, and he's just standing there.
Oh wow.
And I'm like, oh, I gotta tell you what to do.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we're going backwards here.
Okay.
Okay, and then you gotta kind of tell them what to do,
All
but you
right.
can do combos with your and you see in the cutscenes with your party.
Teammate.
Like if you
Okay.
do a hit that's hard enough to knock your opponent down, and your opponent is on the floor, if you got to do it quick though. If your next character, if it's his or her turn, you select them and you hit them while they're down. That's like an extra boost. It makes sense. Like little things like that with basic attacks. Then they have their special attacks, which takes magic, whatever, and then their combos. What I do like is the real-time guard. If you can time that perfectly, like people won't hit you. There was a boss fight I did where the guy didn't touch me. I don't know how I figured it out. It wasn't until the end that I was getting cocky. I was like, oh man, this guy's nothing. Then he started, doing some crazy stuff. But that's very interesting that they add the timing. They flash and then you got to hit it, and then you can either dodge or block.
It's like Costume Quest.
I haven't played Costume Quest.
Costume Quest had that, Trav.
Okay.
Doing
cool.
attack, you gotta hit it at the perfect.
It's a cool game. The music is great. The music is fun. The battle music is fun. I like that. In the one more thing I had in the Yakuza series, you can use props. Like you can pick up a bike or a sign and hit somebody with it. In this one, you can still do that as long as you're around you can't physically pick it up like in the other games.
Mm-hmm.
If there's a guy behind a couch and you go attack, he'll pick up the couch and swing it at him.
Oh wow!
If there's a cone, if there's a bike, if there's a sign, it's all like area based.
Okay.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're wanting to do a lot of combat, it's at the beginning. It's more cutscene because they're setting up.
Right. I mean, that's how Persona was. Persona was like that as well in the beginning. A lot of cutscenes, a lot of walk around cutscenes.
You don't get into a fight until 2 hours into the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying.
A good ass 2 hours though.
Yeah, of course. So yeah, it keeps your attention. It's good. I love it. I'm having a blast. Like I said, 6 hours, and I only got one party member. And there's
what's the price tag on that game?
On Steam, it's $60.
Okay, so it is. So it's not.
So it's
70.
No.
It has PS5
there's a bunch of additions though with costumes and
there's a PS4. PS4 been out.
Would the PS5 one be 70 or would it still be 60?
No, I think it's 60. It's 60.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's 60.
There's obviously a deluxe edition and all that.
There's like a hero, like a dragon legendary hero.
Does it have content, DLC content, the costumes and stuff like that?
Right now, it's all clothing,
cosmetic
stuff right now.
Cosmetic. Okay.
Yeah, I did get like if you buy it, since I bought it, it's relatively early still in its cycle. They gave me like some food and stuff to heal, but that's
awesome. Okay,
yeah, it's nothing big, but the game is great, guys. It's fun.
Shinobi Strikers stuff.
It's very positive to overwhelmingly positive on Steam.
Keep saying that. Persona Strikers.
So there you go. It was either that or Strikers, and I kind of wanted to try something different.
You wanted to have a voice for this game,
yeah, and I want to have a voice for this game. Right. I know Biggs, you had Strikers covered. Eventually, I'll get Strikers after I beat Persona 5. That was remember what we talked about. I want to beat 5 Royal before I get into Strikers, and then I want to really get into Like a Dragon.
Okay. All right, man. With that being said, man, let's get into some BS. Let's get into some local things real quick. Let me just get these off the top. We got some good news, guys. Super Nintendo World ain't dead, man. Epic Universe is back in full swing. How y'all feeling, man? The pandemic didn't cancel us out, man. They didn't cancel our theme park.
It was
on the chopping block. Anyway, it was on the chopping block, man. They had sent all the engineers and all the people behind it home, man. They all got let go during the pandemic.
It would have been a waste to see all the demolition that they did for this project being gone. Because then what would they have done after that, and when?
They would have. Hey, I could see them building a freaking shopping center. I can see them doing a Disney Springs kind of jump off. They could have did a million things with that land over there. They could have built another parking garage just so they didn't have to risk the money.
What was it? Was Wet and Wild part of that that got demolished for that purpose, or was that for something different?
Say that
I
again?
thought Wet n Wild became Volcano Bay.
Wet n Wild as you can drive down into I Drive. It's a hotel right now.
Hotel?
They're hotels, 2 hotels.
Okay, I thought
Yeah,
there was
so-
even a plot of that too. Okay, all right, so no.
But they wanted those hotels to be, right between the parks. So obviously, if you go to Epic Universe, you can hit those hotels instead of having to go all the way to Islands of Adventure to go hit those other Hard Rock Hotel and Lowe's and all that. So I mean, I'm happy, man.
If it's resuming and they're still aiming for that blueprint concept.
Oh yeah. They
hella excited.
posted it. They posted it with the same blueprint. They posted a breaking news from Universal with the same art. So they didn't change the art. They posted the same art.
Realize.
To be honest, I think there's actually a contract that they have to keep the Super Nintendo. This is dark web shit that they have to bring something Super Nintendo before 2023. So you might see some right now. Barney in the kids area at Universal it's closed. They already took down the fountain. They plan on knocking it down, and they haven't announced what they're going to replace that area with. And rumors are that they're going to replace that area with Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
I was literally about to say, what if they did a
and
Pokemon?
over in Isles of Adventure,
and
in Isles of Adventure, that whole area where the Greek mythology area that kind of shrunk. They had the Sinbad show. Y'all remember the Sinbad show?
Mm-hmm.
Or that walkthrough with the caves, that little water show. They plan on repurposing that area for Zelda.
You don't think Pokemon in the kids portion of the park will be problematic in the future?
I agree with that.
Do you think?
No, that would be a problem.
Grown ass men in the Pokemon kids portion of the universe.
Pokemon to go? Get out my way, man.
I see a couple lawsuits.
Yeah.
Hey,
like it just won't look right.
I mean, Super Nintendo gonna be the same thing, man. People gonna be over there. Hey, this Mario, man, get out my way, man. I'm getting on this Mario Kart first.
It's tapping the wrist while I'm tapping the wrist first.
There's a Squirtle on him.
Yeah, man. So it's great. It's great news for Florida, man. Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting a new theme park, man. I'm excited, man, because I've never experienced a new. I mean, I experienced Isles of Adventure as a kid, but I don't remember going, months after it opened. So this will kind of be cool to see this park open and be a part of that. Just like with the PS5, this was kind of like my the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So to see that start and evolve and watch it grow is going to be pretty interesting. And with that, also we got more news from Universal. It's official, man. Halloween Horror Nights, man, is back. Halloween Horror Nights 30. So, look at that. With the icon, man. Beetlejuice, man. Never go alone, baby. That's the tag for this year, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, I am excited for that one.
I've already got texts from friends. So, yeah, it's a done deal, man. I'm already, as soon as the tickets go up, man, they get my money. So,
I don't know if I want this to be my first, man. I don't know.
You never been to Halloween Horror Night?
No, I never been to Halloween Horror Nights.
Really?
I'm not even from Florida. I've been to Halloween Horror Nights.
Man, you coming with me, man. Don't worry, man.
Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah, it's dope, bro.
I used to go every year.
Same. So
I've gone like 3 times.
So I'll put you under my wing and I'll show you how this goes. All right.
Oh shit!
You're a wing.
Yeah, man. Put them right under here, man, like a little baby.
Hey, man.
More like a little baby.
But with that being said, man, hey, man, we got some good news, man. I'm liking the news that we're getting lately, man. The local news. White Castle coming soon. All right, guys. What else y'all got, man?
Lex,
y'all been watching some shows, and
you wanted to get into the anime he was talking about, Lex?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pacific Rim: The Black. It came out March 4th, actually.
Full CG, right? I thought I saw that right.
It's like the new. It's like the Netflix. Yeah. It's like the Netflix type high quality anime.
Okay.
The expensive stuff.
Yeah, I like it.
Castlevania, Blood of Zeus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
That type of stuff.
Okay.
Blood.
Yeah.
Oh, CG.
I watched the first episode to give it a try. I mean, I'm interested. I love Pacific Rim. Guillermo del Toro did the first one. What I wanted to see, I saw in this first episode, and obviously not just the monsters and the Jaegers. I wanted to that sense of fear. Usually when you see a lot of these some of these monster movies or whatever or superhero movies fighting monsters, you sit back and you go, I know they're gonna win. I don't feel that sense of dread like, yo, they could lose. Pacific Rim Part 1 for at least did that, where I mean that's different. that we knew that. I knew that going ahead because I know about Thanos. You know,
I was like,
you
won?
I'm glad they did it. Though. I'm glad Marvel did it with Thanos, though. I didn't think they were gonna do it, but they did it.
They had kids crying out that movie theater.
Yeah, definitely. I was traumatized. I saw Endgame once in the theater, never again. They got rid of my girl, man. Come on. So yeah, this is the synopsis. There was a time when kaiju rose from the Pacific Rim only to encounter gigantic robots, Jaegers, built to fight them back. That time has passed. Now Australia has been overrun by kaiju, forcing the evacuation of an entire continent. Left behind, teenage siblings Taylor and Haley embark on a desperate search for their missing parents, teaching themselves to pilot a battered, long-abandoned Jaeger to help in their quest and give them even the slightest hope of surviving. So their parents are badasses at piloting this their specific Jaeger. I forgot the name of it. Like they're good. Like they're pretty much the best in the business. Because I've seen they show other pilots and stuff, and it's over. These guys come in, but I like the series, man. It has that sense of dread where you the monsters are terrifying, and you think that nobody's gonna make it. It's definitely not a happy setting because again, humanity's evacuating.
Attack on Titan.
Kaiju. Yeah, I mean that sort of. Yeah. I haven't seen enough
that type dread.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like there's no hope, basically, and humanity's just fleeing, and they're kind of just biding their time. I got all that just in the first episode. The first episode was very good, very, very well paced. They started right off the bat, but it's cool. Pacific Rim: The Black. I liked it. It's like 7 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it complete?
30-minute.
A little.
They're
over
not
30.
adding any more, right? Unless they do a second season. Like it's 1 season, 7 episodes.
Yeah, 1 season, 7 episodes.
Hour long or 20, 23 minutes?
Nah, they're in the 30s, 40s.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I like those.
It's a tight show, man. The effects are very good. I like it. I think you guys will like it too. It's very. If you like Pacific Rim,
it's on my watch list, and I like Pacific Rim.
This is more Pacific Rim anime style. The characters are very cool. The story's very interesting. It's in a whole different place. So I like it. I'm feeling it. There's no Pacific Rim 3 as of now. Guillermo del Toro has not expressed interest in doing 3, especially after 2. 2 was okay. 1 was a classic. 1 was crazy. Yeah. No, it's still monster movies are still trying to emulate what 1 did.
This past week, one of the shows I got into, Sea Control was good. It was a solid watch, but not one that I would stick my neck out to get people to watch. But the other one I watched after that, Astra Lost in Space. Jeez, guys. I'm gonna read the synopsis. Just like Lexx did. So Astra Lost in Space. In the year 2063 AD, 8 high school students, along with a 10-year-old girl, embark on a trip to space for what they thought was a school camping trip. They then find themselves mysteriously teleported 5,012 light years away to the depths of space. This anime is crazy. And the reason why I think it's so crazy, I was telling the guys this when I was like at a certain point in the show, I recorded and I was like, y'all, this is Among Us.
Yeah.
These kids are in the depths of space, and then all of a sudden, somebody's tampering with the ship. There's a traitor among us. And I was like, oh, shit. I thought of Den, Trav, Lexx, don't. Just like how we were doing the Among Us cheers. I was like, yo, this shit's crazy. This was like, I think this was like the sleeper anime because it's 2019. This is 2019. I think this was an absolute sleeper. The art style is crazy. I knew I was getting into something completely different from what I usually get into when I was watching the show. They have the cinema bars. The black bar at the top.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is cinema. This is high qual. I was like, they need the widescreen for this. I was like, this is what I'm talking about right here. But this show proved to me 100%. And there's a couple of shows like this, but I think this one is like one of the peak ones for me that shows me that anime doesn't need flashy fights. It doesn't need grand transformations. It doesn't need any of that shonen stuff to be a masterpiece. This anime is a masterpiece in storytelling. It's a masterpiece in character development. It's a masterpiece in mystery and drama, and it's like one of my tops in this moment right now. I loved it. Anybody who gives a damn about space, anybody who gives a damn about a murder mystery or like an Among Us type setting, anybody who gives a damn about any of that stuff needs to check out this show. I watched it on Funimation. I'm not sure if it's out anywhere else, but I watched it in English on Funimation. I recommend it 10,000%. Please watch this show. It's a sleeper. You don't hear anybody talking about this, and it's a damn crime. So I'm glad I watched it, and I hope people hear me and decide to give a shot at it too. But yeah, it was dope. Loved it.
Awesome.
All right.
Is that it for BS or anybody else got anything?
Jujutsu Kaisen is not better than Demon Slayer. I'm going to throw it out there.
All right, you threw that out there, man.
I started Demon Slayer.
I haven't been able to get people to shut up about Jujutsu Kaisen, honestly. I started watching it, and it's good.
Yeah, it's good. It is.
Once I saw it going down the same old route, I said, you know what? There's a lot of other things I can do right now.
Yeah, it's not better than Demon Slayer. It's not. I finished it up to date. It's about 20 episodes in Japanese. It's on. I've been doing it on Crunchyroll. It's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's not worthy of being in the conversation with Demon Slayer, but it's not better than it. And
it robbed the Pretender of Anime of the Year from Crunchyroll. It absolutely robbed Great Pretender.
The animation style is even not better than Demon Slayer. It's not better than a lot of stuff that's out as far as I'm concerned. But it's not bad. It's just, I usually don't do the hype thing. So when something's hype like that, I usually watch it behind closed doors before I actually talk about it. So I finished the anime probably like a week ago. So this is my first time speaking on it out loud. It's not better than Demon Slayer. So we can debate that. Is it good on
its own, or you just comparing it to Demon Slayer?
It's good on its own. It's good on its own, but there's a lot of stuff.
Who told you that it was better than Demon Slayer? Because it seems like you're making that a point. Did anybody tell you that it was better than Demon Slayer?
I mean, if you're familiar with the RDC boys, the way they do their skits, their most recent skit, it came off as if Jujutsu Kaisen is supposed to be next up. Mm-hmm. And then also in the Twitter world that I'm a part of, seemed like it had a appealing argument for a lot of people. But it was just like, I kind of chucked it up as it's just the newest thing out. And it's fighting, and it's, you know what I'm saying?
People are going to ride what's out right now. Demon Slayer, remember that COVID shit hit Demon Slayer? And
Big Demon Bang anime.
If Demon Slayer would stayed on the path that was planned out before COVID, that would have been the only thing talked about. It still managed to be the #1 Japanese movie in history, even amongst COVID. So it's like Demon Slayer is really right now. It's really hard to top.
And
currently in my playlist, I've got Demon Slayer, the Uden Chronicles, Great Pretender.
Ooh.
And High Rise Invasion.
Yes, that's a good one.
And I think that's what I have for now. I'm trying.
Are they all on? Are they all on the same app on Funimation?
Yeah, Netflix. They're all on Netflix.
High Rise Invasion is a Netflix original.
Oh, yeah, no, that's But
before I get off of it,
that's just right up my alley.
I would say Erased. If you haven't seen it, look into it. Erased is, I don't have it up on my screen or anything like that, but it's basically it's a murder mystery. It's basically about a guy who he can see
Big
things.
Bang anime.
He can see see things before they happen. So he has this ability that allows him to kind of like go back a couple of minutes in time and undo it. But for some reason it doesn't really explain how he does it, but basically he's able to go back into his past and basically fix it. And it's one of those things, and it's one of those things where they show you something, they show you one particular thing that seems small but noticeable, and then they show it to you again at the end, and it puts the whole story together. It's one of those things. It's really good. It has the ending is phenomenal. The ending literally matches up with something that happens in the middle of the show. You hold on to that middle thing that happens in the show because it's noticeable, because it's the only thing that happens in the show that's that emotion. And then that same emotion shows itself again at the end, and it literally puts the whole story into perspective. It's actually really good. You can watch that. I think that's on Netflix and Funimation.
All right, heard that.
Cool.
All right, man. Is that all for BS?
Drake, Trav.
Yeah. Scary
Lemon
hour.
Pepper, man. Lemon Pepper, man. That's the one for me.
Okay,
That's
all right.
it.
I've been
Once I
getting
heard-
there's been a lot of that. There's been a lot of that reception.
I gotta go back.
Like lemon pepper wings. Right?
I definitely have to go back and listen to the one he made a video for, the first track. What's the name of the track? What's next or something like that?
What's now? Or yeah, what's next?
What's next? That one I heard like a little snippet again, and I was like, damn, I might need to go back to that and
No, I like
revisit
that
that track. Track number 2 with the little baby. I just felt like I told you at work because I just wanted another verse. I like that flow that he did on the first verse, and it's like he mastered the flow right in the middle, and I wanted him to come back around and just give it to us again one more time. But it's an easy fix. I just got to start the song back over. I guess. But with that being said, man, you got that ready for some gaming?
Gaming, man.
Games,
Finally.
man. Hit that
Finally,
button.
games. Oh shit!
Oh,
Yeah,
not-
hold on.
At the 50-minute mark, games.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hey man, I saw the comments,
make it
man.
quick.
The
The
comments said, "Hey Travis, you cutting people off, man. You letting people rock. Let people rock. Let y'all rock 50 minutes.
We took that one to heart.
I've been letting y'all rock, so I'm gonna keep on letting y'all rock. 2-hour episode, man. Here we go.
No,
Here
I
we
can't.
go.
I can't afford that today. Hell no.
Hey, man,
I can't afford that today.
If you're new to the page, man, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, leave a comment below, man. We're about to get into some games, man. Follow us on all social platforms, even TikTok, man. psandbspod, baby. You know what I'm saying? Follow the guys, man. You see the little tags on here, man. You know what to do, man. You know, hey Dan, hit him with a freestyle, man. Let them know what Drake got.
Yo.
All right, man. So,
and Lexx.
Lex, get it
all right, man. Let's get through some of this, man. So
It's on the dock.
Ubisoft is delaying some aspects of Watch Dogs Legion's multiplayer on consoles due to technical issues that were found during their closed betas and closed alphas.
We're gonna call that cyberpunk
I forgot that
issues.
game was even out.
We're gonna call that those cyberpunk issues.
Hey, man, Cyberpunk set the standard, man. I'm telling you, that's a
game
conversation. You forgot Watch Dogs was a thing?
Yeah, I forgot it was out. Yeah, I forgot.
And is that game you were playing like the first day I came over?
Yeah. It's one of those. It was a launch title.
Hit the
No, it can't be that.
So the
Can't be
online is March 9th, right?
Yeah, March 9th.
Yeah.
See, the thing is,
Yeah.
y'all never finished the game, so how can y'all even do that?
I saw the game.
No. You never even played the game.
Yes, I did.
This guy never even finished the game.
Yes, I did.
You played it?
I played it for like 4 minutes at Andy's house.
4 minutes and have a review. Hey, man, this is why they calling us morons online. Because of people like you, Dan. For people like you, Dan, to have a opinion on something for 4 minutes.
To play Cyberpunk and knew it wasn't good.
I beat the whole game. It was fine. My brother beat it and it was fine. And we going, and people in the Discord is going back for online. Shout out to Inglewood, man. We going online, baby. GTA Online style.
How long did it take for you to play Cyberpunk and like, all right, this isn't good?
I never got to that point. I beat the whole game.
Oh, exactly.
Cyberpunk.
I'm sorry. Watch Dogs Legion.
Whoa.
But I'm saying for Cyberpunk,
He's asking about Cyberpunk.
Yeah, how long did you play? And you're like, all right, I'm not doing this.
The game was broken. That's a whole different. This game's not broken. That's a whole different story. Look at Lexx. Lexx has the game on PC. It works. it's fine on
man,
PC where it works.
On the PC, man.
So you go. See, now I gotta lean with Lex, man. When you have these opinions, and Lex be like, "How you even have these opinions on games you haven't even played yet?" Now I understand. Now I understand. Fam, you watching them on YouTube and looking over big shoulders, does that count as you playing the game?
I
man?
had the controller in my hand.
All right, man.
In my hand.
You felt
Just
the
like
sense.
back
All
in
right,
the
got
day,
it. You
when
felt
you
the
go to
sense.
Best
Hey, this
Buy,
podcast.
and they
This
used to have
podcast
the-
is not the
they
live.
used to
This is the
have-
podcast is not the live, man. Calm down. Anyways, man, the live portion is coming out March 9th, and they are cutting back on the team ops mode, which is like the raid mode. Everything else will be in there, the PvP modes, the free roam modes,
Tactical ops.
Tactical ops. Yeah, that's the mode that's going to be delayed.
Are y'all all going to be using your spider drones at the same time? All that.
If I'm not really the spider drone guy, I actually like
me neither. That's why I'm asking. I hated that so much.
I was gonna say I like hacking the shit, so I'm more of let me get up in there and hack. The online portion is a whole new, I guess, story than it's like separated, just like GTA Online and GTA 5. It's a whole different. You start over. You have to collect people just like that. And with the online mode, they're actually going to be bringing more classes to the online mode, so it's be more rare characters to find, like the hitman and the spies and things of that nature. I'm looking forward to it. I'm kind of sad that the main mode, the raid mode, is delayed, but I'd rather them get it fixed and get it, right. Because I'm pretty sure what probably happened is they probably found out a couple characters probably can cheese the whole thing. That's my assumption.
I feel like there's too much waiting for this game. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not
for
good.
the online mode.
I don't care if I played it. Online
mode.
I mean, when did Watch Dog Legion get an online mode?
Huh?
When did Watch Dog Legion get an online mode?
Watch Dog Legion. This is what we're talking about.
I mean, I'm sorry, Ghost of Tsushima.
Like almost 6 months after the game.
I don't know how long after, but they didn't.
6 months.
How long did GTA 5 get an online mode?
But when they
how long did Red Dead Redemption wait until online mode? You want me to keep going? You want me to keep going?
This is getting delayed even after the fact. Those games,
the mode's not getting delayed. Just one aspect of it. It's like saying,
which is the one you were looking forward to, right?
There's no way I can play the raid in the first day it drops. So if it gets delayed a month, I'm gonna be able to rank up. There's no way you can play the raid on Division in the day one online. No, you cannot. Could you play Raid and Ghost of Tsushima day one? No, y'all did not. No, y'all did not.
We did.
Wait, what?
And we got smashed.
Yeah, you did.
And we got smashed.
Oh, Trav, you didn't play.
Yeah, we did get smashed.
You the same level that you was when we was playing back then.
All I'm saying is that I'd rather them put out a finished raid than give us a half-ass raid. Shout out to Ubisoft, man.
So just delay the whole shit. Delay the whole shit, man.
No, let us grind. Let us get the parts that work. Let's grind it. Let's get our shit. Let's get our levels up. No, we're not doing all that.
When you want finished product,
I want to finish. Yeah, I want it when it's ready.
Yeah, so why would you?
Division did the same thing. Division delayed its raid as well.
I mean, I haven't even beat the base game of that.
I'm just saying, Division delayed its raid as well. All right, so let's keep it moving, man. Lex, what you got to say? Are you gonna? I know you're not a multiplayer guy. Are you interested in at least the raid co-op?
Yeah, there's some stuff I would like to do, but I'm too busy with
Yeah, no, he's not doing it. He didn't say anything.
He's too busy.
You're going.
Hey, Inglewood.
I'm gonna get into Borderlands. I'm getting into my stuff. I mean,
already got my squad, so we're good. Inglewood, Judd, I got a couple of other guys. We in there, man. So we'll be on that.
All right, next,
Resident. Oh no, I ain't going there. No, fuck it. Let's go there. Resident Evil Village will be somewhat censored in Japan to comply with local ratings boards and guidelines. Damn, man, I feel bad. That means that certain cutscenes, certain dialogue could be cut from the game.
Weird though for Japan. I mean, they're the ones that go all out, and we got to get censored.
Is that the general census? I thought it was the other way around. I thought that was always a thing.
Yeah.
Japan to me, they never had to get censored.
I've seen it from like cover arts,
or at least for anime purposes. I mean, at least
definitely anime purpose. Well, no, they censor some stuff in there.
So it says there'll be two. I don't know if this is correct, but it says
okay.
An updated Capcom support page from earlier today. There will be two versions of Resident Evil Village in Japan. CEROD version for players who are 17 years old or more, and a CEROZ version for players who are over 18 years old.
Wow, this is a first.
Oh wow.
Both,
This is a first.
both,
Yeah, this is new,
both
for sure.
versions will censor beheadings or
Okay.
decapitations, something which Japan has always been strict about portraying in its
Right.
games. Both versions will show less blood compared to the Western version of Resident Evil, which will have no censored content. The only major difference is the versions that the latter is more violent expression than the former.
Hmm.
Wow.
Okay, I got it.
And if you want to read it in Japanese, there you go. If you want to read Japanese.
Hey man, I just feel like I'm blessed that I'm in the USA, man, because I would not be wanting to have a half-baked game, man. I need all my gore, man. Don't slack up on my blood, man. Give me all that.
I mean, yeah.
He's a Doom player. He needs that.
Yeah, I need that, man.
Yeah, you need
Rip
that.
it and tear it, baby.
I feel it.
I know we don't live over there, man. Do y'all feel any kind of ways about it? Do y'all feel like those things need to change somewhat? Like,
I mean, if that's
do they need a better rating set?
Everybody
like,
has their thing. Everybody has their traditions, their things.
Yeah.
What if you're just a resident over there? Let's say you're over there for military purposes, or you're over there for
as
other
long as it's
things,
available.
and you got to buy that version. Like, there should
Then
be
I'll
like,
just download the real.
You can always import, right? You can always import, right?
We can import. I mean, we get our hands on Japanese copies of games through Amazon or what have you. They probably do the same thing.
Yeah, it probably won't be available at retail, but you can.
Right. If you go to GameStop up there, they're not going to sell you the.
Yeah, they're not going to sell you that copy.
I mean, you can hit up your homeboy from the city, if you stuck out. And
and that's if you're really going that hard about it. I don't see anybody really going like that hard. Where it's like,
and like
shit from LA.
Right. That's what I'm saying. And I think Lexx said it in the article. I mean, this is what they're used to. They got strict shit. I think Mortal Kombat also got the same thing. I think they got some fatalities that they can't have on their version.
That's why
I think blood doesn't even come out of their bodies. I think green goop comes out of their bodies or some stupid shit like that. Like it's weird. I've seen little documentaries.
That's why Street Fighter is ideal for them.
Right. Because no blood, there's no fatalities.
It's just
hands and feet.
We're the Vikings.
yeah, US, man. Shout out to us, man.
That's why they
GTA,
beat us
baby.
in Evo every year in fucking.
They're giving us Mario and Street Fighter, man. We giving them Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Villages. All right, man. Remedy Entertainment is really happy with Control's success, but doesn't yet consider it a major hit. That's crazy to me.
You can always want more.
That's crazy to me, man.
Oh my god. That has to be a joke.
That has to be a joke.
Wasn't it a Game of Year candidate?
Yes.
It's a joke. It's a joke, guys.
What more do they want?
I mean,
win it?
It must be clickbait. They must be 6ix9ing us with that statement.
No, that must be what's that Wikipedia where you can go back and change
they edited it. Hey, Wikipedia had people flunk out of college, man. I'm just letting you know that right now.
Is this being humble? Like, is this humbleness or is this like low self-esteem?
I mean,
like,
no. I mean, look at it. It sold over 2 million.
Stupid,
but
Andy.
I mean, what did Max Payne give out for them? They did Max Payne.
Alan Wake sold 3 as of 2010.
Oh shit!
And Alan Wake is a smaller, is not as known,
right?
Either Max Payne is they don't have Max Payne anymore.
Right, but when they did have Max Payne, I mean
those. I don't think those numbers were.
Are they comparing themselves to Alan Wake? Are they comparing it to
their last release was before that was the what we call it on Xbox only?
I know what you're talking about with the TV
with
show.
Iceman.
Oh, it's gonna kill me right now.
Sean, whatever his name is, Sean. What the hell's that game called? Now that's gonna mess me up.
What can you do in it? What is it?
It's just like Control, but you can't fly.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. It was an Xbox
prototype
One exclusive. No. It was. They had like a little TV show with it. I know what you're talking about. I think it was like around the launch window game as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna find that out right now.
But
there we go. Quantum Break.
Yep, that's the one. White cover. Yep. Got it.
Yep. Quantum Break.
How much did that? I mean, that was their last outing, and I mean, that did get a lot of hype. That game did get a lot of hype.
It did because I had a TV show. They were doing something different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It had a TV show with it. Like it was different. They put a lot of money behind that. So I don't know what Remedy's. I mean, Control was a. I mean, I didn't know about the game until it was nominated for like 8 awards, and then that's when it became on my radar. And then I realized, okay, I played it on PlayStation Now, and realized that my PS4 couldn't handle it. And I said, I'm gonna wait till the 5. And that story is really compelling.
Like, do they think they should have developed the game better or differently, or are they kind of maybe hinting at wasn't received the way they hoped it would have been received? There's a lot to what is. I
think when they say major hit, I think with Remedy and the style of game, I would put this game in. I mean, I think they were going for a deep game, just like like Lexx would hold Last of Us in that realm, like of a deep game.
This game is in my top 10.
That's what I'm saying. I think Control was reaching for that. I don't think they were trying to be Saint Rose. 5. I don't think they were trying to be Grand Theft Auto. I don't think they were trying to be what's the other game that was Dead to Rights? I don't think they were trying to be Uncharted. I think they were trying to.
There's no game out right now like Control.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like
there's nothing.
There's nothing. So to me, it's a major hit in my eyes. It is in my top 10 as well. It has to be. Somewhere I gotta do my list all over, but it has to be. I'm enjoying the game. I haven't beat it yet, but I am. I'm at work sometimes thinking
this might be.
I need to go home and put that thing back in play.
Maybe that's with that being stroke. They stroking the ego with that post.
With that being said, man, Hogwarts Legacy lead dev resigns from Avalanche Software's following controversy. Man,
what is that about?
The controversies, I've seen some little controversy shit here and there, but I mean, I'm not gonna bring it up in details. But
what is up with
for the lead dev to leave a project in the middle or tail end of the game being done,
a big one,
a big game, a big IP. I mean, the game already got delayed. It already got delayed, and now I don't understand, man. I don't understand. I don't know what the controversy was about. I know there's certain things that people said about, J.K. Rowling and some other shit, but I'm looking forward to this game regardless. But when I hear that the lead dev is out of there, I'm kind of like, is the game even going to make it out now?
Right.
Because usually those are the guys that have to make those hard decisions. Is this going to be in the game or this not going to be in the game? This is the direction we're going. Because I watch a lot of documentaries on games, especially the games that fail. There's a YouTube page. I forgot what the name of the page, but the title's always what happened. And I watched it for Anthem. I watched it for Aliens, Marines. I watched it for, and a majority of the games I always had the same sense of somebody major leaving or them not hiring the right guys and they couldn't make the right decisions. It's always been like, we didn't have any vision. We were just throwing things at the wall and nobody was there to say this was right. And then they would hire somebody at the tail end of the development and then that guy would be like, let's do this. Like you should see, like I watched a documentary on Mass Effect Andromeda. Like that was a crazy story. Like they had no vision at all. They were trying to do something
for a while,
right? For a while,
and they had to scrap it and start over.
And then they had to have that game out by a certain date. And guess who came along? Captain Crunch, and that's when you get into that. So me seeing this, man. I mean, I have high hopes for this game because I want a good Harry Potter, role playing game.
It's not good news. I mean, it's still
not good news.
It's still a while out. They put out that delay message, but still, it's not good news because we don't know how far in development they are. It's scary. It's scary, especially because a lot of people are so excited for this game, and hopefully, it doesn't take too wide of a turn after this move. It's just this is one of those heartbreaking stories. This is one of those heartbreaking things you hear. Like, even if for someone like me, I'm not ecstatic about the game, but I know the reception was very heavy on the fans.
There's a lot of people waiting for it.
There's a lot riding on this game and how they do it and how if it nails it on the head,
or it becomes another Avengers.
News like this is tough a year out.
Or it becomes another Avengers
Or Cyberpunk.
or
Ooh,
Cyberpunk.
We don't
I'm
want
telling
that.
you, man. We
I
don't
got-
want that.
I'm gonna have to go in a few.
All right, man. If you gotta leave, Lex, we understand, man. We'll get. Is there anything? I was gonna bring up E3 next. Is there anything on the news that you wanted to touch?
I did want to say something at the beginning,
Go ahead.
really quick. I've been watching a lot of G4 TV stuff,
Oh yeah.
and there is a show that I did not think I was going to get into, but it's called the Bleeping Esports Show. It is one of the funniest shows I have seen. It actually made me laugh out loud. That doesn't happen very often. It's basically, I always thought G4 was going to, like, this new G4 was going to be, with the climate that we have. You look at old G4 and what they did, and you think, oh, G4 is back. We'll see. And let me tell you, this show, they tackle it head on and they make fun of it. Like, they had an episode where they were like, where it was crazy. Like, they had a crazy episode. And the next episode, they're like, look, we lost our sponsors. We're getting canceled. And they tackled it and they joked about it. And they grabbed some guy that took over the show, and he's a big Pokemon fan, and he made him read all the stuff about. They had a Pokemon rant, Biggs, about this last game that you should see.
Hold on. So G4 is up in full swing now? Like, the shows are coming out, X-Play and all that?
Yes.
Oh shit!
X-Play has smaller episodes now. They're still getting, but the top show, the show that has the most traction, is the Bleeping Esports Show. Makes fun of esports stuff, and it's funny. It's funny, man. The people are one of the girls looked like Olivia Munn, and her name is Ovalie.
Wow.
And she even says, "I'm like the poor person's Olivia Munn." They definitely take the spirit of G4 and move it to modern times.
Okay.
Check it out. They had that crazy guy Tyler. You know what I'm talking about, the streamer.
Creator?
No.
The guy who's always messing with Dr. Disrespect, and they had him on a show, and they went at him because everybody says stuff. But anyways, check it out. Other than that, Crash Bandicoot, PS5.
Hey.
All right,
you got
guys.
it? You get it? All right. See you, man.
Later, man.
All right.
That was just the three of
chat.
us.
Sure.
Now it's just the three of us.
We didn't need
E3.
him. I'm kidding.
Damn, if Dan wasn't here, it'd be just the two of us. Hey, man.
Right.
So E3, man.
I mean, if you want me to go, man, just say it, man.
No, we're saying we're technically
I'm
now. Like, it would have been a 2-man show if it wasn't for you.
E3, man. Fully online, fully digital, all over again, man. Even, man, the whole reason why I started this podcast was I wanted to go to E3.
And now they doing
and they keep robbing us of this experience. I don't know.
I was riding down, bro. I was riding down. I think it was International, bro.
I drive, baby. You see that?
I'm looking at the convention center, and they got the Rosen right next to it, where all the execs would stay. Like, I'm literally while I'm driving down.
Hold on. Hey, Dan, I'm gonna block you from eating and drinking on this podcast. All I'm hearing is you slurping and gurping over there, man.
No. Hold on. Let me say something real quick. I literally have been doing that the whole time, being so.
And I've been trying to mute you the whole time.
No. You got the super duper headphones, can hear every little thing. I'm literally over here making sure it's not even touching the sides. Going. All right,
like comment. This. Hey, comment below if y'all hearing Den eating, slurping, and gurping below.
Means,
all right?
Yeah, that means you guys got the super duper headphones. Like, damn.
I mean, some people listen to podcasts like this. They in their car. They want to hear you drinking in 3D. I mean,
hear that shit back here?
Yeah. Leave my back seat.
Yeah. Anyway,
all right, man.
I'm literally I'm riding down, and I'm like living out if E3 was happening. Like, I'm seeing imaginary people on the sidewalk. I'm seeing cars everywhere. Yeah. I'm seeing the men in suits come out of the Rosen, walking down. Some in limousines, all crazy, all kind of. I mean, I don't really know what E3 looks like, so it could look nothing.
Hey, all I know is that we would park up at RGB. Yes. The Sprinter van would pick us all up.
Yes.
We pull up like rock stars. We jump out, bumping Drake.
Jump out.
Yes.
They say, who's those boys? It's the boys.
The boys.
It's BS.
And we back.
all the fans run up to us. Oh my God, you the guys. Sprockets.
Oh my God. Where's your car?
And we like, hey, relax. where the game's at. Then the devs take us behind closed scenes and say, "Hey, check out this Grand Theft Auto 6. Tell us what you think, guys." And then we see we see that. Then we see that Drake's in GTA 6, and
he's trying to sell it to you at this point. Like he's trying to get you. He wants you to be on it so bad. He's talking about Drake going
on it. I want E3,
Get this
bro.
man
I want
a
E3.
job, man.
and Tory Lanez, he in the alley trying to sell some shit.
Oh,
you got to drive by him.
Yeah, you got to watch your feet.
Online, with E3 going online at this point, I know at the beginning of the year we said that we wanted it in Orlando.
Yeah.
Now that they've put it online, I feel like we went backward. And at this point, I just want it back as an event.
2008.
Fuck being in Orlando at this point. It could be in LA if it wants, or Anaheim or whatever.
Right.
But I want E3 back as an event because that's something that we can actually attend. I don't want to attend an online showcase. We do that with State of Play, EA.
Right, man. I want to be among our people, man. The gamers. The gamers. You know, they don't say we play games, so I just want to be around the gamers so I can pick their brain and see what gamers and what's the difference between us and gamers. I just want to know.
Well, the difference between gamers is gamers
beating games.
Yeah.
I did already had a list of games I beat.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I'm not. You know what? You're right. I'm leaving it alone, man.
Hey, man, if we keeping tabs of 2020, man, I won that category, man. Most games beat.
No. I'm with you.
I just know Steels is on.
Dan low key only beat one game last year.
No,
Ghost of Tsushima. That's about it.
No.
He's still working on P5 right now.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You beat 2 games. All right. FF7.
My
bad.
I beat 5 games. You tripping.
All right. I'm in double digits, man. Holla at me when you get to the top.
2020?
In 2020, man. Holla at me.
You playing side scrolls and
hey, man. A game, baby. A game's a game.
Steels had 15 or something like that.
Yeah. We was up there. Yeah. A game's a game, baby. Doesn't matter if it was an hour long. All right.
And I play on more platforms than you, so I probably got more games than you beat for real.
You think so?
I mean, yeah, I beat a couple of Switch games. I beat a couple of Xbox games.
You beat Hades?
No.
Don't cap.
Hades.
All right.
No,
all
I
right,
didn't
all
beat
right.
No, he's talking about don't cap.
Did you beat Ghost yet?
No.
Yeah. All right.
Because y'all dragged me into the multiplayer. That's what happened.
We dragged you.
There's a very important look. This is a weird place right now because usually
Group chat manifested.
Because I was going to say usually in the end game. In the end game of the podcast, we have Lex's game releases and Steel's rockets. So what the fuck?
Hold on, we got some news. Hold on, I'm gonna get this news.
We got to think of some.
Hey man, this is something we all played. Outriders demos attracts over 2 million players. Dev outlines upcoming changes and issues to be addressed. Man, the demo got 2 million players. What do y'all think the people who actually spend money, man? Obviously, I don't think it's gonna be the whole 2 million people. Because not all 2 million people probably enjoyed the game, especially if they were playing it on last gen. I would think, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. What do y'all think about that, man? I'm actually happy that this game is getting that hype, and I think it's more of word of mouth than actual ads on TV and ads on YouTube. I'm seeing a lot of
playing it.
Hey, did you play this game? Like I'm at work, people come up. Hey, I played the Pyro. You know, it's a lot of word of mouth, and I haven't seen a game do that in a while.
Richard,
a lot of word of mouth.
My friend Richard yesterday when he was playing Persona 5 Royal, and I was doing something else, and we were talking about it. He downloaded it. By the way, he has the PS5, and I'm sitting there. He's downloading it while playing the PS5. He's playing Persona. I'm like, all right, I got some time to do some other stuff. Man, that shit finished so damn bad.
Yeah, man. Shout out to SSD, baby.
Yeah, man, that shit was it was fast, and he got lost in it. He got lost in it, like with or without me. He got lost, and he was like, "I'm getting this." He's running the tank. He likes the tank.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he was, and he loved it. Yeah, so he's playing on the PS5.
I have to get the full game because I can't experience any of the techno healing shit. Unless I got a higher level than the demo allows, unless they've raised the level cap with one of these updates, which I don't see them doing. But
I got it.
I'm definitely gonna grab the full, and I'm glad that the demo is getting as much attention.
It's definitely
it's
getting
one of
love.
those things that we all said that demos need to happen a little more. I'm
Yeah,
glad
especially
it's
for new
happening.
IPs. New
Yeah.
IPs need this kind of,
And lengthy.
especially if you're good. If you have a good game, like obviously, if you know you have a trash game, keep that shit under hush and try to drop that shit as fast as you can. But if you have a good game, I think these people honestly had people in the background test this game out and it was like, y'all
Let's
got
see
something here.
Yeah.
Y'all
I think they should do the
don't
same
do this.
thing.
Don't treat this like Anthem. Don't treat this like Destiny. Y'all need to go a different route. Don't do no 1 week beta because not everybody's available on the weekends. Don't do none of that. Just drop a demo. Give us a vertical slice of the game. Give us 3 hours of the game and let them run with that. You get what the game's all about in those little 3 hours. And the little side missions, a couple
you get a
main
trailer
missions.
at the end of it.
You and then you left hype. You left looking at the calendar. Right after I beat it, I looked at the calendar like, damn.
It's not coming out for a little bit.
Yeah. So it did its job. On top of that, there's a lot of videos of people, treating this demo and like they're cheesing the demo where it's like they're going back, replaying bosses to get, because I didn't even know the game had quote unquote their exotics is in the demo. There's a couple exotics, they call them legendaries, but their top tier guns that have special features and shit is in the game, and they drop.
And they're farming. They're farming.
They're getting ready.
Shit out of those guns.
Yeah, they're getting ready, bro.
And because whatever you go from this game to the next game, guess what? You starting the game off with some exotics in your inventory. That's putting you in a GOAT position. Like literally today's Sunday. I'm no cap. I plan on booting up Outriders and seeing if I could cheese and get me one of them exotics so I can have that in my inventory, because they did come out and say that eventually they will be patching that where it's even a slimmer chance for it to drop. So if I go on there and I play about, a couple hours and that shit don't drop, then I know that they probably already patched it or something. Right. But I mean, for the people who got it, good for y'all. I'm excited for that, man.
It's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be just shy of Game of the Year when it comes to it.
Okay. And with that being said, I guess I'll get this last one out. Wish Steels was here for this. Call of Duty. Call of Duty Warzone leaked the test.
Yo,
Save it.
Yeah,
all right,
I can speak on Warzone real quick though, Andy. I've literally been fishing Jake, man. He hasn't been on, but as soon as I want to play, but I'm not gonna play by myself. So as soon as Andy's brother on there, I'm gonna snipe him, man. I'm gonna hop in the lobby.
I'm gonna snipe him.
I've been trying to play Warzone.
I've been trying to play Warzone and shit.
Oh.
He's talking about we out. Oh, he right there. He right there.
Right there in the cut, man.
I don't know. It's just I've been watching RDC and shit. They just make it look fun when you play with your friends and shit, or at least niggas you know. So I've been just trying to, when I'm just sitting there not doing anything, because I've been off gaming, but I've been trying to do multiplayer shit though. I've been off like Dolo gaming.
Right.
So,
and that's another thing that, speak of multiplayer. Sorry, I got to go back to Outriders.
Gotcha.
That cross-plat
works really good.
That shit's game changing. Destiny don't even have
that.
That
should have been.
Destiny don't even have. Yeah, Destiny doesn't even have that feature in it yet. Destiny did announce that they will be having that feature coming this year, but they don't have that feature in there. I could literally boot up on, like, I have friends at work that play on Xbox, that play Outriders on Xbox, and I'm like, hold on, I could play Outriders with them.
Yep.
On Xbox. Yep. And still be on my PS5.
That's why
I can play with my friends on PC.
That's how I play in Mortal Kombat with my brother. He plays on his Xbox.
Like, that is crazy.
And I like that. How much of a difference that makes, because when Blake was telling us about the game and he got the Xbox, I'm like, okay. He's like, he had to remind me. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna get it. Are you gonna get it? Because we can jump on. And I'm just like, we can jump on. I was like, oh yeah, we could jump on.
Yeah, definitely.
And then I tell Johnny about it, and Johnny's like, he hasn't really been saying much about the game. Like, I don't think that was on his list. And then he was like, I can play it with Blake? I'm gonna get it day one. I was like, oh my God, it makes a difference. If it's like one of your homeboys on Xbox and you now know that you have the opportunity to play this game with them, cross-platform, it's literally getting people to buy the game.
Yeah, man, it's like the Bloods and the Crips, man. They could chill together, man.
Actually, it's the Crips and the Latin Kings, man.
They chill. They chilling now.
It's the blue and the green, man. It's the blue and the green. just like the PSNBS logo, man. It's the blue and the green, man.
Hey man, don't point that out too much, man, because Steele's already trying to get that change, man. He trying to bully that out of here.
Later. Yeah, he's gonna in the chat later, like I don't know about that.
Yeah, business meeting, man. The logo might change.
Yeah,
he like we gotta get the B out of there. All that. PS and SS.
I want PS and SP.
It's gonna be awesome. Like
station play. All
that. Hey man, with that being said, man, we don't got no sprockets today.
Our game releases.
If there's games released, man, just go check out. There's a lot of low key. There's a lot of good sales going on right now. There's like 4 sales in there right now. Go check out those games, those indie games. Pumpkin Jack, like I said,
like a dragon.
Pumpkin Jack, man. If y'all into platformers, something. It's not a long game. I think it's 3 to 4 hours long. Go check that out, man. What happened there?
I said work ethic starting to show right now. We ain't got Sprocket. We ain't got
nothing. We're falling apart, guys. All right.
With that being said, man, we'll see y'all on Thursday live. So come check us out on Thursdays.
For sure.
We're here on the podcast today.
Let us know how this new stay-at-home format is going for y'all. This is like based on your guys' comments and thoughts and opinions determines whether we're gonna keep doing this or if you're gonna see us back in RGB.
The merch, man. I've been blacking on the merch, man. We haven't really talked about it.
Hey, man, if you're trying to support, man, there's a Patreon page, patreon.com/psnbspod.
Grab some merch,
and same thing with the merch, man, psnbspodcast.com.
Yes,
all
sir.
right? We're not trying to flood y'all with all that, man, but y'all support the boys, man.
Support the boys, man.
Moving, man, because we're trying to get E3 ready. We're getting E3 ready,
we gotta
man,
get
for
Trav to
2022.
E3. It's his dream, man.
That's my dream. Hey, I probably shed a tear, man. I'm not gonna lie. I've been watching E3 since I was a little kid.
See Trav cry on the Patreon, man.
All right, man. It's been the boys. We out of here.
Yeah.